So I end up going back up to the post office and I ask to speak to the manager. I tell the manager exactly what's said from my doctor, and I ask her like what I can do in order to come back, and she says I have to contact HR. They're gonna send me paperwork that I'm gonna have to fill out, and then we'll go from there. So I contact HR. And I ask them to send me paperwork so that I can send to my doctor so that we can have her fill out the paperwork, and then they can make a decision going from there. Due to me having a car payment, an insurance payment, and everything else from there, I had to look for something in order to pay my bills. So while I'm waiting for the paperwork, I decided to do Instacart because I thought, and I was told, that it was going to take about a week or two for them to send the paperwork to me. Now, during that time, my ex had literally lied to me and said I had paperwork from the IRS and a couple of other places, and I was like, oh, maybe it's the post office. So I asked him to bring me the mail that he had. How about he brings me junk mail? Literal fucking junk mail. So, as I'm running Instacart, there were a couple of times where I had to deliver over in the area that he lived in. Or at least I thought he lived in. Like I said, I don't really know where he lived. I just guessed based off of what it said online, and I was wrong for that. Anyways, I end up seeing him in a vehicle that he doesn't really have. Now, I do have to backtrack again, and this was whenever I was working for the post office. The day that I went out and followed tags to North Jacks, whenever I drove back to my house, I had a big crew of white cars that were surrounding me, following me all the way back to Orange Park. And it was crazy because these white cars, every time I would leave, whenever I would have a panic attack, I would see the exact same white cars following me back to Orange Park. Jumping back to whenever I was waiting for the paperwork to come in, that honestly never even came in. And me being over in his area, I would see these white cars, same exact model, same exact tag numbers, following me there. It was crazy, dude. Crazy.